Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and today going to be bringing you some more Pokébank OU Gen 7 Showdown stuff. Yes, indeed. It's been a while since I did one of these. It's been a while since I uploaded anything at all, really. Still finding my feet with the new generation of uploads. And you know, team building has been a bit tricky. You know, trying to get this balance of finding things that are new and exciting, as well as things that will actually work. So I've been going through a lot of teams, and you know, not since the old Sand team from previous uploads have I found one that I've been happy with until now. Trying out some new stuff that I haven't seen all that often, as well as some stuff that you see a lot. So this team is sort of, I guess we might call it, a little bit anti-meta, but we're going to get into it right about now, see the kind of things we're working with. So here we go, here is the team. Built with this one in mind, Magearna. We've got Magearna here. I think we would call this one of the best Tapu Lele answers, if not the best. You might have seen a while ago, if you follow me on Twitter, I was sort of vocalising about Tapu Lele and how I think it's very, very good, too good for OU. And I was saying about how there's like 3 counters to it, and then Sam Foofoo, he weighed in with his opinions, which are always really good to hear because he'll think of stuff that no one else does. And he weighed in with a few more that I'd forgotten about, and this was one of the premier ones of the Magearna. Assault Vest, offensive here. We've got Flash Cannon, Volt Switch, Dazzling Gleam, and Shadow Ball. This set I actually borrowed from a video Sam did with Magearna in the team. I'll try, if I remember, I will link that video. But you know, Sam comes up with all sorts of good ideas. Assault Vest Magearna, very good answer to a lot of the special attackers going around right about now. He had Thunderbolt. I've traded it in for Volt Switch because I want to get some initiative going with this team. So, next up I do have a Vaporeon. This is a very standard sort of Vaporeon. Physically defensive, Scald Wish, Haze and Baton Pass. Haze is everywhere at the moment because setup is everywhere at the moment. Haze is basically being run on pretty much every team at the moment, or so people would have you believe. Vaporeon is my Wish Passer. You know, I've got a lot of bulk on this team that really appreciates the wishes coming in from Vaporeon. And it gels quite well together synergistically. So yeah, very standard .jpeg sort of defensive Vaporeon. I've put Baton Pass on there over something like Toxic because I want to decide what to pass my wishes into depending on what my opponent's bringing out. One thing I might be passing Wish into is Sarina the Teenage Witch. Physically defensive Assault Vest Sarina is very, very good. It's bulkier than it might at first appear. So I've got physically defensive Assault Vest set here. It really tanks hits very well indeed, and with a bulky water type passing wishes like Vaporeon, it can stick around. Trop Kick is basically its only form of physical stab, which is unfortunate. U-Turn is good for that initiative. Low Sweep, that'll hit the steel types, and also Speed Luring is good because this team doesn't have too much speed on it. And Rapid Spin is nice. This is one of the few new Rapid Spinners. So an Assault Vest physically defensive set here, it really does take hits better than you might think. Then we've got Swatted. Swatted the Flygon, because Flygon, swat it. Flygon finally got Dragon Dance. Hooray! Everyone celebrates. So I've been trying that out a little bit. Most of the work is done by the defensive stuff on this team, but Flygon, if I can get it in, get a D-Dance up with a lot of things weakened, it can really put the hurt on things. So yeah, Yarchi Berry, D-Dance, D-Claw, Iron Tail, Earthquake, standard-ish. Then we've got Gorum. Gorum the Alolan-Marowak, named because there is something called Phantom Bone Disease, which is also called Gorum's Disease, which is a bit, you know, morbid, but it's got a phantom bone, so yeah. It's not anything meant by it, but yeah, we've got a specially defensive Alolan-Marowak. Again, this is a set stolen slightly from Sam's video, but I've given it a thick club for a little bit more offense instead of the leftovers because I have a very reliable Wish Passer. Alolan-Marowak is everywhere. You'll hear so many people telling you it shuts down so many of the prevalent threats right about now, and it kind of does. With that immunity to electric, with that typing of fire and ghost, it really does quite well against a lot of the threats going around at the moment, and it's bulky enough. Especially defensive, boost that Spit F, it's got base 110 defense, which is still good. Flare Blitz, Shadow Bone, Boomerang, and Will-O-Wisp. Finally, Galissapod. A Pokemon that I was kind of disappointed in when I first saw it. You know, it looked very promising, but that ability Emergency Exit really does let it down. However, base 125 attack, base 140 defense means it makes for a very good defensive wall, with spikes as well. So we've got First Impression, Liquidation, Toxic, and Spikes, with a physically defensive set. Again, synergizing very well with a lot of things on this team. Yeah, First Impression is really nice. There's a lot of frail, fast attackers going around at the moment. Quite a lot of Psychic types among them as well. So First Impression is very good for that. It'll also take on Metagross. Effectively-ish. If at all possible, you know, it can at least weaken it and tank some hits until I can get Flygon into revenge. Mega Metagross is around at the moment, but Golisopod can tank a lot of hits. An Emergency Exit, it kind of has its niche. Like, it doesn't seem like a great ability on an offensive Pokemon, but for a defensive thing like the set I'm running here, Emergency Exit can be really nice. You know, tank a hit, try and get some hit off, you know, in the interim, and when you get forced out, you can go into something more beneficial for something that you may have already weakened. So that's the team I'm going to be running with. So without further ado, going to get into a few battles and see exactly how things play out. Last time, the video was about half an hour long, there are 3 of them. I'm going to try and keep it a bit shorter, but I'll explain this more at the end of the last video in this little session as to what I'm doing with timings of videos. So yeah, let's get into some battles and see how this team does. Right, here we go. This is interesting. We have a Pheromosa. Pheromosa's scary, and then he's got Crustle. Okay. I think my best... if he leads with this guy, I have stuff. So I'm going to lead with Finley. He does lead with the Crustle. I suspected he might. I'm just going to go for the Scald. Like, he's going to be setting up hazards and stuff. That does not do as much as I get the burn. That's nice. Oh, he's Citrus Berry. Well, that's interesting. He gets up his rocks. I'm gonna Scald again. No reason not to, as he goes for a layer of spikes. Ooh, okay. Here's an interesting thing. I'm gonna Baton. Do I want to Baton Pass? I am gonna Baton Pass. I'm gonna go into Sarina. Burn has been nerfed, so it doesn't do as much. What I'm kind of hoping here, he's gonna go for a Toxic. Now, can I get the Rapid Spin kill is the question. And let's find out. Oh, I can't, but I get rid of the hazards as he gets a counter off. Aha, perfect. Okay, we have successfully negotiated hazards on this unpronounceable person's name. Here's the Scizor. Now, Sarina is good, but I'm not sure it's that good defensively. Like, it'll take on the Landorus, but it won't take on a Scizor, potentially Mega. In fact, wow, a Golisopod might. Mega Sizz, he goes for a Swords Dance. That's unfortunate. Oh, I don't like the way it's going. Let's get some damage off with First Impression. It won't do much, but it's something. As he goes for another Swords Dance. I mean, okay. That's very spooky. But there might be ways around this. Ow! Perhaps not. We're gonna try Marowak. We're going to try. We're going to try and live a hit with Marowak. Flare Blitz. Let's do it. I probably should have gone straight into this. He can't kill. Marowak is too good. This is why Alolan-Marowak is literally everywhere, because it just tanks hits all day, every day. People are running it bulky, but now I've taken rather too much. Bug and Fighting Pheromosa. Well, he can't get hazards up anymore, so I'm thinking Sarina is probably the most expendable thing on my team. Like, Alolan-Marowak can take hits from Pheromosa all day, every day. And he's not going for fighting, he's probably going for U-turn. I'm going to go into Sarina. Me first? Oh, that's interesting. I did not know it got that. Oh, I like that, because it's super fast as well. Oh, that is cool. Lunge. Ah, we don't live that. Or we're never going to live that. So, me first pheromone. Ah, he's got speed now. Oh, this is not ideal. Me first lunge. Can I take a hit with Magearna? I think I have to try. Like, he's not living a hit. At all. He just isn't. Ah, we live. Perfect. Yeah, he's going down. Pheromosa, super frail. I get the Soul Heart boost, which is nice. I suspect the Lander will come in here. That would be my thinking. Yeah, I suspected as much. But Flygon looks like a potential thing here. Which I am going to go into and hope he doesn't predict. He goes for Earthquake, that's fine. I can take that. Now, I really need more damage on this and the Mew before I start going for hits, is the thing. I'm going to go into... He's not going into Thunderous, is he? Surely he's going into Mew. Right, let's go into Finley. Oh, he U-turns. Damn. Probably should have just gone for a hit, because now he will go into the Thundy. Now, Thundy, my guy. Marowak will come in here. He does go for the T-Bolt, that's good. Now, can you be choiced? Is that something you can do for me? Do that for me. I'm going to go for the Willow and hope he's choiced. Ah, he has a Sludge Wave. That won't take us out. Probably should have gone for a Flare Blitz, but I'll go for a Willow. That's some nice chip damage going on here and there. Okay, I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz. He can take me out. A Flash Cannon, that was his best play. That was his best play. So he's Thunderbolt, Sludge Wave, Flash Cannon. I don't think Magearna will live a hit because he's Life Orb, is he? Yeah, he's Life Orb. Okay, we're going to go into Flygon. Hope he doesn't have Hidden Power Ice. And I will D-Dance. Flash Cannon, yeah, I'm taking that. Now we Dragon Dance. Now he will die here. To a D-Claw. He will die to this. That's good. Now. Now what is the question? He'll probably go into Lando to lower my attack. He goes into the Mew, that's fine. So he doesn't have Levitate, he has Synchronize. Earthquake here. Does 50... Oh, he's bulky. Oh, he Swords Dances. I'm not sure that was the play. Can I take him out? Is that something I can do? Flygon? Yes, my man. My guy. Or girl, in this case, because it's female. Now things get interesting. He doesn't outspeed me even if he is scuffed. Dragon Claw, I think, is my play. It doesn't do enough. He knocks off, that's fine. Yarchi goes. Like... Did we see an item on him? Or is he choiced? Either way, Vaporeon is very much the play here. I will Scald and hope that'll take it out, or get the burn if it doesn't. He Stone Edges, that looks like game. It is! Yes, good stuff. Right, that was good. Good showing from the team. Let's see if we can get some more games. Caught checking my phone. Right, okay. So, that's very scary. That's super duper scary. Lots of ice weaknesses, which I have no way of taking advantage of. Lots of fairy weaknesses, which I can take advantage of. Tapu Koko is generally a lead. I kind of want to just go with Marowak and see what he does. He goes with the Togekiss. If I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't want to see the Togekiss. Alolan-Marowak is so good for Tapu Koko. Should have led Magearna, really. Magearna can deal with Tapu Koko. I'm just going to click Flare Blitz and see what he does. He goes into the Zygarde. Okay. Flare Blitz does some damage. It does a damage. Oh, if he's the thing. Oh, I'm just going to burn him. This thing, it has its. Oh, he just kills me with the crap. Probably didn't matter. Damn. Okay, this is going badly. This is going super badly. What can I do here? Golisopod will Toxic it, and that'll wear it down. These things have their complete form that they can do, but he's got Aura Break, so he doesn't have that. Get a Toxic off on the Tapu. I now do not have my Tapu Koko counter. I do have Magearna who can take a hit. I have Sarina who can equally take a hit. I'm going to go into Magearna and hope that he's just going to go for the Volt Switch, isn't he? Yeah. It's not going to do much, though. Now, what does he actually go into for Magearna? Magearna can deal a lot of damage to his team. He goes into the Zygarde. I cannot take out Zygarde from here. But he's not going for a Dragon move. He's going for a Ground move. Golisopod comes in, takes the 1,000 arrows like it is nothing, which it is so not. Thing is, the Tapu can come in. I'm gonna go for Liquidation. Yeah, it's nice to just be able to start getting damage onto Tapu Koko, and that's good damage actually. That's very nice damage. I want to go into Flygon, but I don't want him to go for Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to go into the safe middle, which is Sarina, because if he goes for Dazzling Gleam predicting my Flygon, that's a problem. Wild Charge, he is mixed, okay. Okay, this was the switch, this very much was the switch to make. I want to go for U-turn, and that is what I'm going to do, is he Brave Birds, ow, but we tank it. So interesting mixed Tapu there. Probably mostly physical, but with Volt Switch for initiative, which rather surprised me they didn't run a U-turn. But you know, what evs? Tapu is down. If I go into District 9, it tempts in one of these two. I need District 9 for the Zygarde. I'll go into Magearna. If nothing else, it'll tempt in the Zygarde. And Zygarde really doesn't look like it can touch Golisopod too much. Who I'm liking as a physical wall, more and more. Here's Toxicroak, Poison Fighting. What are you going to do to me? Oh, I don't like it. Does this thing have Earthquake? What are you going to do to me? I'm going to Volt Switch out. He fakes out. I mean, that is fine by me. This would imply I have Psychic, I think. Dazzling Gleam is not going to do too much. Volt Switch will give me initiative into what? Dazzling Gleam. Drain Punch, that does a bit too much. Oh, that does a lot. That is solid damage. Now I think is when I go into Golisopod, because this is going to do the square root of bugger all. Pitiful damage. Spikes at this point do not serve me all that much of a purpose. Like Scrafty just straight up poison fighting bug does not do well against that, and I can't toxic him. I will first impression. In comes Togekiss. Okay. You are getting toxic quicker than you know, my friend. Air Slash, come on. Emergency exit. Haha, no flinching for me. Yeah, Magearna will come in here. And, I think just click Flash Cannon. Togekiss is still annoying. Again, it would be nice to have, this guy, Marowak. That, I'm not sure how much that was the play. I don't know if this thing can kill me. It might have Flamethrower. If it does, I'm sort of screwed. Air Slash. Breakthrough. Yes! Yes! Yes, Animunculi. I don't really know how to say that. It's based off the Dwemer Guardian, the semi-big Dwemer Guardian from Skyrim, because it kind of looks like it a little bit, only a bit more rabbity. Right, you Toxicroak, have Fake Out and Drain Punch. Oh, and he just leaves. Well, that's very selfish of you. Oh, he's back? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with our friend Steven147 over here. Like, things. I don't know. Oh, he has actually gone. I'm going to click Claim Victory and see if he comes back. And if he does, that's good. And if he doesn't, that's whatever. And a spectator called Jubby has left us as well. Rip Jubby. It was nice not knowing you were here. Yeah. My plan, if he does come back, by the way, is at some point to try and pass a wish with Vaporeon into the Magearna. That would be the best thing. And secondarily into District 9 over here, who is still kind of needed for the Zygarde if he does bring it back in. He's back. Our friend Stephen or Stefan147 is back. I'm gonna stop the timer. I'll stop the timer. Come on, my friend. You've rejoined us. There's your boy. There's your boy. Into Zygarde itself. That is interesting. I did not see that coming. You're getting toxic. Please don't have sub. If he has sub, I think he wins. He has Stone Edge. We tank that. And we do get the toxic off. Good. That'll wear it down. So he has Stone Edge, which looks to be his best way of taking me out. It would be really risky to go into Flygon here. Would it be too risky? Would it be too risky to go into Flygon? I'm actually going to go into Sarina first. Tanking the hit. Sarina is very good. I really do like Sarina as a defensive wall. I'll low sweep in case I can. In comes the Scrafty. That was not entirely the play. And we lower its speed. That's super good. Now, if he Dragon Dances, we're in a bit of a pickle. So I'm going to go for low sweep again. He goes for knockoff. That's fine. That's fine. Part of me wants to try and pass a wish. I'm going to try it. This seems like my best opportunity to do so. So that is what I'm going to try and do. In comes Latios. Let's hope that Magearna can tank a hit. I have Assault Vest. Eat Dracos, I'm immune. Yes! Wish back in. This is good. Now we're in a very good position. I can fire off Dazzling Gleams with impunity. He has nothing that wants to take this. Toxicroak's not going to take it well. Doesn't take it well at all. And he forfeits. Yeah. Good stuff. Alright. This team does force forfeits a fair bit when you're passing wishes around into threats. So let's see if we can find another game.